Hello everyone, welcome back to the final part, which is part 6 of what I like to run for each weapon in Splatoon 1, which is chargers. In which case I'll be going over the scopes, because no one uses unscoped chargers, because chargers cannot store their charge in Splatoon 1. So anyways, we'll be going with the splatter scopes. We'll be going with scopes from here on out. Anyway, for this one I like to run damage up. Maybe some quick respawn. Or, yeah, definitely some special saver. Or you could sacrifice the quick respawn and go with quick super jump instead. Same sets could go for the kelp and for the bento. Anyway, the best charger is probably the bento charger and bento splatter scope, and the worst one is probably the kelp. The worst one is probably the kelp splatter scope and kelp splat charger. Now onto the E-liter, which I have several ideas for, but here's the one I like to run the most. Subsaver, ink recovery, and damage up. This is probably my favorite set for the E-liter, mainly because it works really well. But that's not all. I could just run more damage up and go with ink recovery, deal myself even more damage. Or, yeah. That works. But for the custom, it's more tame, however. It's more one-setted, if you will. Of course, it's damage up. Damage up. Damage up, special saver, and quick super jump. This is more one-sided. For the classic Squiffer, I focus more on my special, which is Bubbler. Special duration, and special saver. For the new Squiffer, I, again, focus more on my special, but not special duration. I mainly focus on special saver, because I can save 100% of my special if I do this. And the fresh Squiffer. Oh, by the way, speaking of quick super jump, quick super jump does not really work in small quantities in Splatoon 1. You need to stack some of it in order for it to work. But anyway, for the fresh Squiffer, again, focus more on my special, which is, of course, Kraken. It's for about 6.5 seconds. Now on to the Bamboozler. And of course, some special charge. Same goes for the Mark 1 and Mark 2. For the Mark 3, I always go with this combo, which is more burst bombs. So good with this. Anyway, the best one of the E-liter is the E-liter 3K and the 3K scope. And the best Squiffer is probably the fresh Squiffer, while the worst one is the new one. And the best Bamboozler is the Mark 3, while the worst one is probably Mark 2. And thus concludes what I like to run for each weapon in Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. Thank you for sticking with me. Y'all have a good day and a good Halloween.